here today, but we have over 800 transit operators and operating services, fire contractors for YRT and Viva. And today, we're graced to have our top 12 of 800 operators in the finals today. I think a lot of people don't realize all that they have to go through for that. Is it working? Testing? I don't think everyone realizes how much our operators have to go through. To qualify in 2014, they have to have a preventable accident per year, and they have to drive for at least 3/4 of the year to qualify. And of that, then they get the opportunity to come to the runoffs, which took place this last Tuesday and Wednesday here at Richmond Green. They qualify in 5 events, and they have to make the top 3 from their contractor to move on to the finals. The finals meant that Friday, they then had the opportunity to do a test, a uniform inspection to make sure they're looking crisp, prim, proper, and very professional at all times. Everyone did very well in that. They have an opportunity to do a pre-trip inspection where we hide, using, with the help of our police department, make some unique things on the bus to make it a little tricky for our professional drivers to find anything that may be wrong with the bus before going out on the road. We have a securement event, and we also have our customer service challenge, and I think that's probably the highest scored event we have because we have the best operators when it comes to customer service. Wouldn't everyone agree?
Yeah.
And that's not just me saying that. Just last month, we were down in Fort Worth, Texas, with the grand champion from last year, Darrell Atkinson, who's with us today. And they have a big event down there called the Customer Service Challenge. And Darrell had to go up against 75 of the top operators in all North America, Canada, and United States combined in the Customer Service Challenge. But he went into it thinking, you know what, if anything, YRT knows customer service. Our operators spend so much time on it and take it to heart and perform great customer service as part of the job each and every day. And with that, the top 7 move on to the finals for that Customer Service Challenge. And Darrell was one of those, moving on to the finals. And then when it came down to it, Darrell finished 3rd in all North America at a 75. When it comes down to it, you know, those that competed to even get there, and then that's over 100,000 operators in North America, you know, in that customer service to get to that finals, and we're looking at, you know, somebody who scored the top 3. That's pretty amazing. And that's not the first year. I mean, this is not a fluke. Mile Mikowski, who represented YRT Viva last year, scored and made it to the finals as well and scored in the top 7. That's 2 years in a row. And one of the comments that the committee made, the roadeo committee made in Fort Worth, Texas, was that that's the first year they've ever seen a transit agency, first time they've ever seen a transit agency 2 years in a row have an operator make it in the top 7. So I think that says a lot about the quality of operators that we have here at YRT. So just comment on the expertise that you demonstrate each and every day is what brings you here today. This is definitely, well, the finals, but this is a customer-friendly event. This is where you do what you do every day and do it very, very well. And we'll find out who the best is. So, represented today from our 4 contractors, we have Miller Transit here today, top 3 from Miller Transit, top 3 from Transdev Services Canada, top 3 from York YRT Services LP, the top 3 from Talk Transit, all competing for number 1 today. Very close from the Friday events, the 5 events. The scores are all very, very close, so going in today, it's going to be down to the wire. I want to let you know that today, of the 12 of you, there will be 1 grand champion. That grand champion will receive a cash prize of $500, a beautiful ring, and an opportunity to go to Charlotte, North Carolina in 2016 to represent YRT Viva and your contractor at the International Bus Rodeo next year. So that's quite something. Just some of the different events. Our operators are getting very well known at the International Bus Rodeo that's put on by APTA, the American Public Transit Award, each and every year. We've had operators going to Seattle, Washington to Memphis, Tennessee, Kansas City, Missouri, and Fort Worth, Texas, just to say a few. And next year we're going to Charlotte, North Carolina. So that's quite something. Last year, some of you will recognize these names. Our second runner-up from last year was Paul Cook from Talk Transit. Paul. Our first runner-up from last year was Teresa Jason from York YRT Services. Who's here with us today. And we'll actually be hearing from his daughter shortly when we go to the national anthem. And the grand champion, of course, from last year, from Miller Transit, Darrell Atkinson, here again this year. I'm told to Mark Mann that there are 11 other operators gunning for him today. In a very friendly and spirited competition. Exactly. So big congratulations to last year's champions. Okay. And going to be introducing some people in a moment, but if we can have Rebecca Russell join me to sing the national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in our sons covenant, with glowing hearts we see Viva, our true strong and free, from far and wide of Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Rebecca. I also want to recognize today that we're graced to have Regional Councillor Nirmala Armstrong here representing the City of Markham. And I'd also like to introduce, I think he's going to come say a few words. We're great to also have our Commissioner of Transportation Services here, Daniel Christopoulos. Is it working?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Last year was my first YRT Viva bus rodeo. It was amazing to see the operators display their knowledge and skills. That's what today's competition is all about, recognizing the talent, the skills of the operators. Every day more than 100,000 people ride our buses, and our operators get our passengers where they need to go safely and on time. The hard work and dedication of all of our YRT Viva service providers is admirable and provides residents and visitors with a high level of customer service. So last year alone, YRT Viva kept over 22 million riders moving on more than 125 routes. We're proud of the excellent service you provide throughout all of our communities. You do help create positive experiences that help people keep coming back to use our service. Transportation is the #1 issue for residents in York Region, both traffic and transit. And thanks to the support of York Region Council, more funding is being dedicated to transportation in this term of council than in any previous term. For YRT Viva, This allows us to continue improving transit connections, open and operate on more dedicated bus rapidways, and expand transit infrastructure. These improvements, in addition to our customer service training and technology, demonstrate the continuous commitment YRT Viva has to providing safe, convenient, and reliable service. Due to your hard work and ongoing commitment, year over year, we've improved reliability and quality service. And in 2014, we achieved a truly exceptional average on-time performance of 95%. That's incredible. So to maintain this momentum, YRT Viva continues to focus on increasing ridership, route and service improvements, and continuing to work to maintain and improve on-time performance even beyond. Let me offer my sincere appreciation to all YRT Viva operators and contractors for your service and commitment to providing safe transportation for our residents in York Region. Our YRT Viva success is not possible without the work each and every one of you do each day. Thank you for today's event. Best of luck to all the competitors.
Thank you, Daniel. Next, we would like to hear from our esteemed General Manager, Anne-Marie Carroll.
Good morning, everybody. You know, it's really great to be here. I can't believe this is our 8th rodeo already. I remember the very first rodeo that we had was actually Dave Alexander from Miller, formerly YRT, and myself that started up the rodeo. And that first year, you know, we spent a lot of time at the TTC rodeo trying to learn about how to deliver rodeos and how to set one up, right, and how we make it work. So, you know, it was one of those things we thought, gosh, do we really want to do this? This is a lot of work. But I'm really glad that we put that effort in that first year. And, you know, I can't say that I had a whole lot to do with this year or last year's rodeo. But it takes a lot of work, and I can appreciate that because I was involved the first year. So, you know, I want to take the time today just to, you know, acknowledge everybody that has given their time to help put this great day together. I know it's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun over the last 8 years, but it wouldn't be possible with the help of all our volunteers. So give them a hand. It is a great opportunity for me, though. Like I said, I really didn't have a lot in the preparation part of it, but what it does do is it gives me the opportunity to thank the drivers. I only get a few times a year when I get to thank you for all your hard work, your professionalism, your caring in delivering the service every day. So I know not all drivers are here, but I sincerely thank all of you. So thanks very much for everything that you do every day. You know, I know our riders appreciate it. You know, like the commissioner had mentioned, we had a great year in 2014 as far as service delivery. We're having even a better year so far in 2015. So each year we just keep getting better and better and better. And again, it's all due to what you do every day. And our customers really recognize us. We do get a lot of compliments about all of you, and that's why we have our Customer Service Appreciation Day every year, and we give out awards to those drivers that you know, accumulate the most compliments. And again, that's another event where the number of drivers that participate in that event is also growing. So that certainly is a reflection on all of you. So congratulations to all of you. This year is going to be busy. I know I echoed some of the things that's going on in transit at the luncheon on Friday. I won't do that again, but it is going to be a busy year. And we know the Pan Am Games are coming up in July and August. So that's just a little extra work for us to do in an already busy year. But I'm certainly looking forward to that. And again, appreciate everybody's efforts in helping us with that endeavor. I think we also have to acknowledge the GMs from all our contractors as well, because Without their, cooperation and the fabulous partnership that we have with all of you, we wouldn't have this day either. So I think we need to give them a hand and a thanks for helping us out, put everything together. We also have a lot of sponsors as well. We have a lot of vendors that help us out over the years, helping maintain our buses and provide supplies. And this year, I see we did something different. We actually have sponsorship advertisements on the sides of the bus, which I think is a great idea, and they'll really appreciate it. But we do need to acknowledge Mississauga Truck and Bus, thank you, very much, because every year they're a platinum sponsor. So they donate $2,500 every year to help us put this rodeo together. So I think they need an extra thank you. We have many talented drivers that we've echoed this morning. We have 12 top drivers here today. But there's only going to be one rodeo champion. So I don't know which one it's going to be. Darrell, you're going to have to fight for this one. But may the best driver win, and thank you very much. Have a good day.
So, if Charlotte Carroll can come and join me, please, we have our joke of the day. And this cannot be done without Charlotte's help, 10-year-old Charlotte. So what did the YRT transit operator say when he pulled up to the bus stop and saw a rabbit waiting to board the bus?
Popeye.
All right, thanks, Charlotte. That was awesome. Here we go. We can work on that for next year. I just wanted to echo what Emery said about the volunteers that helped out and our rodeo committee. Believe it or not, after the rodeo ends for 1 year, we begin the planning for the next year. If those who are on the rodeo committee this year could just give me a show of hands, show everyone who we have. Thank you very, very much, guys. This committee has worked tirelessly since the last one ended, to the point where we were here almost midnight last night setting up inside to make sure that all of the family events are ready to go. The rock climbing wall is all set up, the bouncy castle's there, the cotton candy's working, the face painting booths will be ready to go, the coloring contest for the kids up to 12 years old, make sure they participate because there's prizes for the coloring contest. We'll have a lot going on, and then between 11:45 and 12:45 we'll have lunch. And then at 1 o'clock, if we're on time, we'll find out who this year's grand champion is going to be. So, without further ado, operators, to your buses. Thank you.
Nice to see their operators shaking hands with each other, wishing them each other good luck. As our judges take their place on the field, good afternoon and welcome to the 8th annual YRT Viva Bus Rodeo.
wanted to tell you. Between fourth place and third place is 5 points. Between second place and first place, 5 points. This was an excellent rodeo. Everyone worked really hard, did a great job. However, you only have one grand champion. Harry, come up please again. Third place, representing Miller Transit with 765 points, an excellent score, Leroy McCullough. Congratulations, Leroy. Congratulations, Leroy. In second place, also with 787 points, also from Miller Transit, Darrell Atkinson. Last year's grand champion. And 5 points out of first place. 1 pylon difference between first and second. Excellent job, Darrell. Big hand, everyone, for Darrell. Excellent, excellent job. In first place, our new grand champion with 792 points from York YRT Services, Chris Karami. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Chris. You will be going. You will also receive $500. You'll be getting an all-expenses paid trip next year to Charlotte, North Carolina, where you'll be going against the best operators in all North America. Well done.